to Grandma Doctor's Kitchen. I got another good one for you today. I'm going to do stuffed pork chops, okay? And what you're going to need is pork chop. Pork chops need to be thick because we have to cut a hole in them to stuff them, okay? All right. And you're going to need, now I'm going to make homemade stuffing. So what I did was I toast some bread. So you can use some bread and you can toast it. I'm gonna make my own breadcrumbs, okay? So what we're gonna need is 3 tablespoons of butter. We're gonna need 1 teaspoon of black pepper. You're going to need a 1/3 of a cup of onions, a 1/2 cup of celery, a 1/4 of a cup of dark raisins, a teaspoon of sage, 2 tablespoons of parsley, a teaspoon of salt, and you're going to need about 3/4 cup of apple juice. Now what I did was I used Tony Satrin. I only used 2 seasonings. I used Tony Satrin and I used seasoning salt, and I sauteed them. I put them, I sprinkle on both sides and let them saute. Not saute, but marinate. I let them marinate, okay, for over 3 hours, but you can, 2 hours is fine, okay, but I only use these 2 seasonings on them and just rub it all over them and let them marinate, okay? Now, to do our stuffing, what we're going to do is we're going to use the celery and the onions, and we're going to take the 3 tablespoons of butter, and we're going to go to the stove and saute this until it's soft. And then after we do that, I'm going to come back and I'm going to show you the next step, okay? It's because we're going to make our dressing, okay? All right, welcome back. Now, as you see, I have my gloves on because I'm going to use my fingers. I sauteed the onion and celery, okay? All right, and now the breadcrumbs. I put the breadcrumbs in there. Remember, you can either buy your breadcrumbs or make them. So I made mine. This is homemade. I just toasted some bread, some of my bread that I had, and so now I'm mixing it all up. So next thing we're gonna do is this is the apple juice, okay? We're gonna put all the dry ingredients in it, okay? I just want to make sure I get it all. This is the salt. Remember, it's a teaspoon, not a tablespoon, a teaspoon. But this is 2 tablespoons of parsley, okay? This is a teaspoon of sage. This is a 1/3 of a cup of raisins, okay? And this is black pepper, okay? So what we want to do is work it in real good. All right, see how we got it all worked in? We work it in real good. Make sure that, all right. Now you're going to need a pan with a rack because we're going to put the pork chops on the rack. Okay? So here are the pork chops. And I made a hole. So we're going to stuff them. Put the stuffing down in the hole. All the way down. It's gonna be 6 of us for dinner, so I'm gonna stuff 6 of them. I got 6, okay? But you see how you're gonna do it, and you're going to put 350 degrees in the oven. But you see now I got them stuffed, so you stuff as much as you can, and then it's gonna be the rack side like this. Okay, all right. We're gonna. I got aluminum foil. We're gonna cover it with. But after I get through, see, because we're gonna put water in the bottom of this, and let it cook like that instead. And so that's why you're gonna need a rack. Okay, and I'll be back after I stuff all of them. Okay, see, I got all of them slit so I can stuff them. Welcome back. Now you see, I garnished it with bell pepper, onions. These are white onions because they're nice and sweet. And then I put sprayed my aluminum foil with the non-stick, okay? And so, you see the stuffing right here? And I put the toothpicks in to hold the stuffing, hold the pork chops together so the stuffing won't come out, okay? All right, so you see that? So what I'm going to do is cover it, and I'm going to bake it in the oven for 350 degrees for 45 minutes, and then I'm going to take the aluminum foil off and bake it for another 45 minutes so it'll all be nice and brown, okay? And I'll be back and I'll show you what it looks like. Welcome back. Now you see it's been cooking for 45 minutes. And remember, when you put it on a rack, on your, put in the water, and the water cannot touch the meat. Just have it at the bottom. Okay? But so this has been 45 minutes, and now I'm going to put it in the stove, back in the oven for another 45 minutes, because I see now I want it to brown. I want all this to brown, okay? Alright? And I'll be back. And welcome back. Now here I made some, this is just French cut beans and whole kernel corn. I mix them together, and I put a little sugar, a little salt and pepper, and a little butter, about 2 tablespoons of butter. That's all we need. That's all. It's very simple, very easy. Okay? And this is our pork chops. They cooked 45 minutes. 45 minutes with aluminum foil on top, and the last another 45 minutes with it off so it could brown. That's why it brown. And I just put the vegetables on just to give it flavor. And you could do the same, or you could cook it without the vegetables. Remember, in Mississippi, we didn't have stovetop stuffing. I don't guess. I'm 75 years old, so I've been cooking for 70 years. And so in Mississippi, we had to make our own stuffing. And so for years, I made my own stuffing. You know, with you know, cornbread or white bread, you know. And so I made the stuffing from I toast it instead of, because we in Mississippi we didn't have now you can buy crumbs, you know, buy crumbs in the pack. We didn't have that in Mississippi, so we had to make our own stuffing. And so here you have it. Okay, and you see we have you see the stuffing. We have the toothpicks to hold it together. Okay, all right. So I'm going to do my taste test. You know that's what I like to do. Taste test. Okay. All right. Now, you can get whatever vegetables you like to go with it. You can. Okay. So I'm going to use this cranberry sauce. So good. Yes, tastes very good. It's very good. Good. Now, I mean, the dressing is good. Let me cut a piece of pork chop. See? See the pork chop? Seasoned real good. Tastes very good. Yeah. Real good. Very good. So good. Now, this is soul food. Yeah, real good. Now listen, I want to talk about spiritual food. I have a YouTube show. It's called Peace Through the Storm. Write that down. And I want you to check it out. It's called Peace Through the Storm. Okay? And when you go on YouTube, it's on YouTube. And when you see me, you know me. And so you know that's me. I'm teaching food for your spirit. Okay? Alright? So I want you to go check it out. Okay? This is so good. I wish you was here to taste it. It's very good. See? Look at that. It's very good. And the dressing is good and different. Yummy, yummy, yummy. Happy eating to you.